Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video, and if you don't already know me, my name's Ben, and actually, let's hold on, let's introduce myself. So if you guys don't already know me, which most of you probably don't, my name's Ben, 97Gremlin, and welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. Might as well get it out there, because otherwise I'm going to be starting this off, and all you guys are not even going to know who the hell I am, or what the hell I'm going to be talking about, and I might as well just properly introduce myself. So my name's Ben, 97Gremlin, whatever you like to call me, and this is my YouTube channel for motovlogging, just day-to-day stuff, anything to sort of roll around motovlogging at the moment. That's all I've designed this channel for, and it's just me and my adventures. Sometimes you'll see my girlfriend, my dad, and some mates. You see all different people, whoever rides bikes, got interest in bikes, whoever I take on my journeys, you'll see us. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. So I'm 20, I live in Essex. If any of you recognise this place, you might do, if you're from around here. So, yeah, and obviously signpost and that, so. But yeah, I'm 20, I actually at the moment only hold my A2 licence, and I ride a Kawasaki ER6F. A nice lovely green. I think it's kiwi green. I don't think it's a proper, it's not a, definitely not a proper racing sort of green, but it's good enough, and I absolutely love this bike, and it's tough. I'm stuck with it now. At least till I get my full access, and obviously then I can get a nice sports bike or something. But at the moment I've got this Kawasaki ER6F, and it has done me great. I have not got a thought about it at the moment. I'll do another video of like sort of my pros and cons about the bike, what I do like and what I don't like, because obviously there is odd little bits that I don't like about the bike, and a lot of people probably find them with all different bikes. You could have the best bike in the world, and you could probably find a little fault in it that it just doesn't go with you. You know, it doesn't flow with you, and you think, oh, I would have changed this a little bit just to make your comfort. So I passed my A2 license, or A2 test, my Mod 2 and Mod 1. I'll go in more details if anyone wants to sort of learn motorcycle, or how to ride one, or want to know more information on doing one, doing their tests, etc. I'll make another video of that. If that's something what you guys will like, I'll definitely make another video on this. So it's probably been about 6 months since I've passed, and I actually cannot wait to do my full access. But don't get me wrong, with an A2 license, I've got plenty of power on this bike to make me happy. The only reason why I would want a full access, obviously because obviously you wouldn't want to do it, I don't want to be stuck on A2, but you get more choice of motorcycles, you get more choice of bike. I want an actual sports bike. So at the moment they class these Kawasaki ER6F as sort of like a sports touring, and there's not really any sort of decent A2 sports bikes. There's some alright, they're not too bad, but out of the lot this is sort of my favourite. It was in between, and I think it was quite a good sort of starter bike for me. So I've had a 50 and a 125 before, scooter and a 125. No, it wasn't actually really a scooter, it was more of like a Trials 50. I wanted, when I turned 16, I wanted to have a wanted to do my CVT so I can get around starting off with. Like my parents, my family, got fed up of taking me A to B, so I did my CVT, got myself a 50. I didn't want a little pull and go one, I wanted one with gears, so when I move up to a 125, I can actually go, alright, I've had practice, let's get straight on it, let's go. So I had a Lex Moto LSM, I think it's LSM 50. I'll leave a sort of a little picture up on screen somewhere so you guys can see, and it actually did me wonders. I had so many people coming up to me like, what size is that? When I told them it was like a 50, I said, nah, really? Like, serious? It looks like a big, only because it's got its sort of big father sort of style frame. It's got the big bike's frame on it, just with a small engine, that's all. And then I had my 125. My 125 was a Honda CBR 125, and I absolutely loved it. It was a pile of I don't know what I'm going to actually say, but you know, it wasn't nothing to do with the bike. It was just I didn't have a lot of money at the time. I wanted to get a 125, get something a bit faster, and it's all I could afford at the time, and the condition is what I mean. A Honda CBR 125, I definitely recommend it. If that's what you want and that's what you can afford, definitely get it. It is one ace of a bike, and it did me absolutely great. Till one day, and I mean one day, and I'm not going to say it blew up, blew up my 50, you didn't hear me say that, but my 125 got stolen. And I literally popped into my girlfriend's house for about 5 minutes, I didn't look out because I was going to go in there for it was get. I think I left something. I think it was my wallet or something. I went in there for 5 minutes. I was only attending the state, quickly go in and out, and I went in there, got talking. I was no longer in 5 minutes, but when I came out, my bike was stolen. Yes, guys, it was stolen, and it was at night. It weren't, what, I'd say about 8, 9 o'clock at night, and I wasn't actually, I was so upset. I was, seriously was. And I went out looking for it, posted online for it, and all that lot, and obviously reported it, blah, 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 and didn't find it to the next sort of afternoon, so about 12 hours went past, didn't find it, and then I found it on the cycle track, burnt out. I was not happy. Someone took it, and obviously didn't get far with it. It's probably about, I wouldn't even say it's a mile, it weren't far at all. And yeah, someone took it on the cycle track, obviously couldn't use it or anything, and then I thought, you know what, let's just blow it up. So just poured petrol over it and set it on fire. So it's some really not nice people in the world, really cruel. They're more sort of jealous of what you got, I'd say. And it's only a 125. I'm like, come on. It's like, seriously, if you really want to take the effort of stealing something, okay, yes, I know it's my fault, yeah, for not locking it up and everything. I know I was only going to be a couple of minutes, but that was my fault, and I take the responsibility of that. And from this day, no matter what, I always lock it up, and I've got more alarms on my bike than I've ever used to. And obviously I'm going to take more pride in it. I'm riding a 600, I know it's restricted, but it's a 600, well, it's actually a 650. And I don't want to lose this. It's my prized possession. Yes, I drive and everything, but I really do not want to lose this bike. So after my 125 got stolen, I decided to do my car test, and I didn't do it till I was probably around, so I was 17 when I got my 125. I was about to say 18 and a half I decided to do it. And I wanted something, yeah, I didn't really fancy. If I can spend the money out again, I thought I'm not going to do my bike, I might as well do my car. And so I did my car to get my full license. I did a crash course. I would recommend it, but just to warn you now, it is, I can't think of the actual word for it. It is very stressful, okay? It is very stressful because you've got an instructor who's drilling it into your head. That's what you're paying him for. You're paying him not just to pass in a week. You're paying him to really drill it in your head, yeah, so you don't forget stuff. It really is. And I'll tell you what, it is great, but if you can afford the time to just pay for the lessons, take your time with it, I really recommend doing that way. But alternative crash courses are good, but just be prepared for having it really drilled in. You might think the instructor is taking the mick and everything, but he's really not. He's doing what you're paying him to do. He's drilling it in your head and get it done. Make you never forget it. The only thing is I like about a crash course compared to doing it weekly, every 2 weeks, is that when you're doing a crash course, you're doing it every day. It makes it harder for you to forget what you're actually doing. When you have a week long, you forget what the steering wheel feels like and so on. It's like if you drive now, you take a couple of weeks off and go back into it. You know, it's going to feel so weird. It really does. So anyway, guys, that's enough of me sort of rambling on. I don't want to keep going and boring you to death. But I just wanted to tell you a little bit about me. My name's Ben. I ride this beautiful Kawasaki ER6F. And hopefully I'll see you around, guys. If any of you sort of live near Essex or in Essex and that, make sure you leave your location down below, and you know, we'll talk. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and so on, and on Twitter. And we'll have to meet up sometime. At the moment, it is the winter. It's getting cold. I only try to go out, and I do say try. I only go out on good days, but sometimes, you know, the weather doesn't meet the eye, and it starts chucking it down, and you get stuck in it. But anyway, guys, it'd be nice to meet some of you. My name's Ben. You just have to stick with me. I'm new to motovlogging, and it's a bit weird just talking while I'm on a bike. I don't know why, it's just so weird, but I absolutely love it, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Anyway, guys, make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Anyway, guys, take care, safe riding.